Hi, my name is Dr. Lyle Love. I own the Kirkland Spine and Posture Center. I've been here for 14 years, helping thousands of patients over those years. And we have a new technology in our office that is truly one of a kind. It's fantastic at treating musculoskeletal injuries, old chronic injuries, nerve injuries, nerve pain, back pain, neck pain, bulging discs, lots of anything related to the extremities. It's incredible. Sprains, strains. Knee problems, meniscus problems of the knee, meniscus tears, labral tears, shoulder problems, shoulder impingement. I can keep going on, and certainly rotator cuff issues as well, and anything related to all the different joints of the body, and again the soft tissues. This laser is a class 4 laser. It's the highest power laser. It's actually the world's highest power, high intensity laser. It's used by, and I was trained by, Dr. Kurt Draeger. He's a friend of mine and someone who is an expert and one of the developers actually of this laser. He specifically works with the Green Bay Packers. His office is up in Wisconsin, and he works with the Packers through their entire season, and he works with Aaron Rodgers, who's of course everyone knows the quarterback. And he can make sure that they're healing from their injuries through their season. And he also works with a lot of Olympic athletes and other professional athletes as well, and he's very well known. Anyway, so we're lucky enough that that we were able to specifically train with him and have his specific protocols for those injuries. So at this time, of course, I don't know if I can accept you. I don't know what's wrong with you, or if I can accept you as a candidate for one of our programs. But this laser is truly amazing at fixing those injuries. Of course, if it's good enough for the pro athletes, I'm sure it's good enough for you as well. And so you're going to see some other videos, a news clip, and you're going to see some testimonials, some success stories from other patients, from some of our own patients, and you'll see success stories from Dr. Draeger's office as well. And so I hope you get some really good information out of this, and if you are accepted and we can't help you, then I know that you'll have some fantastic results, and I look forward to working with you. Thanks very much.
6 weeks for Packer fans watching Aaron Rodgers on the sidelines. He broke his collarbone during that game against the Chicago Bears.
And with his return still questionable in this week's game against the Cowboys, many fans are wondering, what if there was a way to heal injuries just like Rodgers that was a little faster? Well, there actually is, and as Elizabeth Schilder found out, it's technology only available in Yorktown, Greater Wausau area.
That's right, Jeff and Amy. That technology is drawing national and international attention, including some from family members of the Green and Gold. If you look closely, this guy may look familiar to you. While he can usually be found on the sidelines cheering on his QB son, when it's not game day, Dr. Ed Rodgers, yes, Aaron Rodgers' father, is busy with his chiropractic practice in California. So what brings him to the frozen tundra? Not what you might expect. Dr. Rodgers and chiropractors from across the nation are convening on central Wisconsin to get training by Anago's own Dr. Kurt Draeger.
See how you got 10 degrees more of internal rotation?
I haven't seen anything like this anywhere else.
The thing he is referring to is this, the world's most powerful hot laser, used only by Dr. Draeger and his associates to treat injuries and heal chronic pain.
It absolutely is the best healing tool I have ever seen in 28 years in practice.
Dr. Draeger started using lasers to treat pain in 2005. After seeing how they sped up healing on U.S. decathlon athletes at the Olympics in Greece, he brought the technology back to Wisconsin, where he's been working on perfecting it for the last 4 years.
Our lasers can reach that depth so that we can actually get into the nerve cells, and inside the nerve cells, the message of pain is actually memorized. So it's on a continuous loop. So when you bathe those nerves with the infrared light from the laser, it erases that.
Now he's offering the laser treatment to more than just top-notch athletes. Hugo Melke was a dairy farmer.
You have the Packers that fight against 300-pound linemen. Farmers fight against 1,300-pound cows.
And after decades of fighting those cows, Hugo's knees were shot.
It's just wear and tear that goes along with the hard occupation of dairy farming.
Scared that knee and hip replacements were in his future, Hugo sought the help of Dr. Draeger and his hot laser. After just 7 months, Hugo's feeling like a 20-year-old again.
I can do virtually everything like I used to with no pain. It's kind of unique that you have the opportunity of living right here, because people come from all over the parts of the United States now to get these treatments, and it's available right here.
And while Dr. Dreger says it's awesome shining the spotlight on central Wisconsin, he wants to take this technology global.
Now I want to train other doctors how to take care of their patients and give them the best healing tool I have ever found.
And he's teaming up with Dr. Rogers to do it.
It really is the high-tech up-and-coming thing for treating injuries, keeping tissues healthy, and it's great to be on the cusp of that and be able to introduce that to the nation.
Now, you can't have a conversation with Dr. Rogers without asking about Aaron's recovery. He tells me while it's hard to see him on the sidelines, the family is walking that road with him and hoping and praying Aaron recovers quickly.
As we all are. Elizabeth Schilder reporting live in the studio. Thank you. Coming up tonight on News Channel 7 at 6, we'll have more on how Dr. Dreger plans to take his laser global, including how he is teaming up with a Wausau company. And it's going to have a pretty big impact here on our economy, as well as bring some new jobs to the area. A tiny beam of light is having a huge impact on the Wausau economy. On News Channel 7 at 5, we introduce you to chiropractor Dr. Kirkland Dreger and his hot laser taking the field of pain relief by storm.
And while that technology right now is exclusive to our area, Elizabeth Schilder found out the doc is about to take it global with the help of a local business you can only find here in your town, Greater Wausau area. Liz joins us now live in the studio.
Hi, I'm Margaret. I'm a program manager and I live in Issaquah. And this is my 4th laser treatment. And I've had an embarrassing problem of incontinence, and I'm much too young for that. But I've had it for a long time. I've had trouble with a bulging disc at L4 and L5, and nothing has improved it. But since I've had these laser treatments, would you believe that after just these few treatments that it has improved dramatically? Even medications haven't been effective, but this has. I am so thrilled.
All right, my name is Mary, and I live in Redmond, Washington. I just can't say enough about the success that I've had with the laser treatment. I'm just going to share what we did yesterday. We had an out-of-town company, and we went to the Space Needle, the Chihuly, Glass, and we walked to Pike, then we went to Pike Place Market, and then we went to Snoqualmie Falls. So it was a full day with a lot of things that I could not have done 3 weeks ago. I could not have sat in the car, I could not have walked without pain, and it was wonderful yesterday. So I can thank Dr. Love and his machine enough.
I've had problems with my neck arm area, and the doctor told me to go to a physical therapist, and I did, and she did help, but she released me. I don't know why, but she had me do exercises that did help me to a certain extent. But I've had 4 laser treatments and whatever else Dr. Love has done on me, and I said to the girls at Water Aerobics, look at me, what can I do now? And instead of going like that, I can raise my arm like that. Mm-hmm. Now, isn't that wonderful? I'm so happy.
There's no question about it, it helps soften tissue. Soften the tissue, therefore you can stretch or make tissue more supple, which is all part of warm-up and competition and what have you.
To regain a lot of mobility and break up the scar tissue in my wrist, as well as increase mobility in my hips. And I really, truly feel like we're accomplishing that goal. We've been here for 4 days through treatment now, and I'm honestly noting differences in increase in mobility in those areas.
I'm left-handed, and that's my throwing shoulder and the shot disc and jab. And there's one movement that I do where I just, I don't even have to have a javelin in my hand. I just kind of extend my arm back and just go through the throwing motion and throwing the jab. And over the last several years, just making that little movement, I always feel a little pain in my shoulder. And this is the 3rd day of treatment now, and I can bring my arm back and go through that same range, and I don't have any pain. So I'm pretty excited about.
So you recommend this kind of treatment?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
To be in the right position so we don't have to worry about those things later on, so that we don't have to deal with those separate incidences.
You know, I think it's always good to explore and to ask questions and to find out what's out there to maximize your capability of being, you know, of competition. I guess for us would be maximizing our athletic side of things, and something like this really allows us to be able to come out here with no distractions, with no time frame, get the treatment that we need to get done, and then to go back to where we are training and you know, put 100% into our training.
Adductors on me, my groin, and I have a lot of groin problems. And Dr. Kurt, through assessing that from the inside out, could actually tell me why something is happening and why something is sore. It's not, you know, a huge problem, but it helps. It would benefit everyone, basically. Even if you think you're in perfect health, this can get you to a new level of comfort and ease around everyday life, basically.